Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Slow and Steady Wins the Race. Ladies and gentlemen, start your slimy engines. It's that time of year again when the world's most determined and leisurely athletes gather in Norfolk, England, for the prestigious World Championship Snail Racing competition. Yes, you heard that correctly. Snail racing is a real thing, and it's a hilariously entertaining event that will leave you both in awe and stitches of laughter. So grab your magnifying glasses and your best cheering voice, because we're about to dive into the thrilling world of snail racing. The World Championship Snail Race may sound like a bizarre idea, but it all started as a quirky village fair in Congham, Norfolk. In 1960, a local resident with an extraordinary sense of humour decided to put snail racing on the map. Since then, the event has grown exponentially in popularity, drawing competitors and spectators from all corners of the globe. Before the races begin, the snails are carefully selected for their racing prowess. It's not just about finding the biggest snails. Organisers are looking for the speedsters, the Usain Bolts of the snail world. Each snail's shell is carefully measured, and a small coloured dot is added to their shells for easy identification during the races. The snails are then placed in a starting circle, and the excitement builds as the anticipation in the crowd grows. Like any respectable sport, snail racing has its own set of rules. Snails must stay within the racing circle until the start is announced, and then they're off, and the first snail to cross the outer circle's boundary is declared the winner. However, there is one caveat that adds an extra layer of intrigue to the competition. Snails are not known for their speed, so the races can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. Patience is key in this slow-motion sport. While snails may not be the most expressive of creatures, their owners are a different story. The competitive spirit runs high as they cheer and cajole their slimy competitors. Some even go as far as bringing snacks for their snails to keep their energy levels up. A bit of lettuce motivation, if you will. It's a sight to behold as these human athletes do their utmost to urge their mollusk athletes across the finish line. In the world of snail racing, there are legends. One such legend is Archie, a snail who holds the record for the fastest time ever recorded at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Archie became a sensation, a true snail celebrity, and a symbol of what snail racing excellence looks like. He's not alone in his fame. Other snail stars have graced the circuit, each with their own unique story and personality. But people come for more than just the races. It's a fun-filled day with entertainment, food and drinks for all ages. There are often live music performances, face painting for the children, and plenty of refreshments to keep you going through the nail-biting, or should we say, snail-biting races. So if you're ever in Norfolk in the middle of summer and looking for a unique and hilarious experience, make sure to swing by the World Championship Snail Racing event. It's a day filled with laughter, excitement, and of course, plenty of slime. Who knew that snails could be such fierce competitors? It's a reminder that sports come in all shapes, sizes, and speeds. And remember, in the world of snail racing, just like language learning, slow and steady wins the race. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more! If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.